What's up, y'all? It's your boy D Strauss. I'm here today. I want to do something a little bit different with this video, alright? So bear with me. I want to get a little bit more serious. I want to go into the mind of a drug addict. And just like, I want to explain some things to you. Alright? Now today in my meeting, we did things a little bit different. We watched a documentary on a guy named Novak. Now, for anybody who's not familiar with Novak, he was in the show Viva La Bam. He was in the movie Jackass. He's a New York Times top 10 selling best-selling author. He's a guy who's accomplished many things. He was a millionaire 3 times over by the age of 23. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's 23. But he's also struggled with addiction for about 20 years. Since he was 17, he's about 35. About 20 years. And that was 2 years ago that this video was made. Also, I'm going to leave the link in the description. So if anybody wants to go ahead and watch this video, give it a watch. I suggest y'all watch it. It was good. I got something out of it. It definitely resonated with me. For anybody who's an addict, y'all can totally understand where this man's coming from. But what matters is he came out on top. He's got about 5 years clean now, because the video is 2 years old. He's just doing his thing. He's got writing more books. He's coming out with more books. He's just doing the right thing. But anyway, first and foremost, I want to just let y'all know, addiction does not discriminate. Alright? You can be black, white, Asian, rich, poor. It does not care. It does not care who you are. It will take a hold of you and it will not let go. It will turn your life into a living hell. So basically, I watched this documentary, right? And he made mad valid points. I'm gonna go over some of them with you. Alright? He made a statement saying you can't beat addiction in your own strength, which I find to be 100% true. I've tried to stop on my own, but in my mind, I have every intention on getting high. It's just, you can't, there's no foolproof plan. There's no, I'm just gonna put it down and just walk away from it one day. No, you need support systems, you need meetings, you need family, you need friends, you need people who care about you, you need to care about yourself, you need to want to change from the heart, deep down inside. You can't do it in your own strength. You also must leave it up to God. God plays a very big picture in the life of an addict. He has a plan for us. So as long as he decides for you to be an addict, it's all in his plan. Don't worry, things will get better. I promise. Now, he made another statement, right? That alcoholism and drug addiction are a disease that tells you that you don't have a disease. So basically, you think you don't have a problem, which I also thought I didn't have a problem. I thought, like, who are you to tell me that I have a drug problem? I know what I'm doing. I'm taking care of this. I'm doing the right thing. I'm better than you. I know what I'm doing. No. Us as drug addicts, all we're thinking about is the drug and ourselves. It plays tricks on your mind. It makes you think that you don't have a problem when you definitely do. Anyway, he also talked about when the drug calls, you answer. So no matter what you're doing, when the drug wants what it wants, you give it what it wants. It tells you where you're gonna go, who you're gonna do it with, how long you're gonna do it, what you're gonna do to get it. It tells you all that. It's got its hands on the wheels. You're just along for the ride. Alright? Now, as a drug addict, that's how we think. We think, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I don't care if I got to rob somebody. I don't care if I have to steal from my family. I don't care if I have to steal from an old lady. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get this drug and get high. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Now, with that being said, there is another way. Like, sober living is definitely the way to go. But anyway, he also said we have a selective memory when it comes to our addiction. So basically, you forget all the bad things that have happened. Like, I've OD'd 4 or 5 times, and every time I think to myself, well, if I just do a little bit next time, I'll be okay. My mom won't know. Everything will be fine. I can trick everybody. You're just playing yourself. You are just playing yourself. You're just stupid. It don't make no sense. You have a selective memory. You just don't remember all the bad things that happen to you. Also, you hurt your family extremely bad. I've pushed my father away. He won't talk to me. It's sad. You know what I mean? I want him to know that I'm doing better, that I'm about my sobriety. I'm 2 months clean, which is an accomplishment. I'm going to meetings. I'm making YouTube videos. I'm doing the right thing. I'm trying to make my family proud. I'm also doing it for myself. I'm doing it for my own self-happiness, my own self-worth, just so I know that, you know what, you're a good guy and you're doing the right thing, and that's what matters. But yeah, you hurt family. You tend to not think, us as addicts, we don't think about family when we're getting high. We could care less if it upsets you or anything like that. It just does not matter to us. Another thing he was talking about was thinking he was better than another addict. Now, I've been there and I've done that, alright? I had a friend, Steven. He was shooting up in front of me. I was sniffing at the time. I never shot. It wasn't my thing. He shot back-to-back 3 times. And the whole time, he's just super fucked up. And I'm looking at him like, yo, you're a piece of shit. I'm better than you because I'm sniffing and I'm not getting fucked up like that. I have control of what I'm doing. When in all actuality, I have no control. You're powerless over the drug. The drug runs your life. That's how that works. But yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, I just happened to think I was better than him. And another thing, anything between you and the drug has got to go. Anything putting a blockade on you and getting your drug has to go. Family meetings, you're late to them, you don't show up to them because you're busy trying to get the drug, trying to get high. Just, that's how we think. We're not worried about anything. If it doesn't help get the drug, or it doesn't help at all, it's gotta go. We cut it loose. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. Another thing is, sobriety gives you everything drugs and alcohol promised. When you're on drugs and alcohol, you feel better about yourself, you feel good, you feel happy. But in all actuality, it's just false. It's not real, it's fake. It's all fake. Sobriety gives you happiness, gives you self-worth, makes you feel like you're progressing in life. And just being sober is so much more fulfilling. You just feel good about yourself. Like, I can't stress that enough. Just sober living is so much better than being high. And like I said, I've been sober for about 2 months now. I'm feeling good. I'm going to meetings. I feel great about myself. I'm making YouTube videos. I'm more worried about that than I'm worried about the drugs. And just all that all together. But yo, one thing I want to say about being a drug addict is the fight's never over. You're gonna fight each and every day to stay sober, to stay clean. It's always gonna be a struggle. Some days are gonna be harder than others. Some days are gonna not be so hard. But when the days are hard and they're rough and you get through them and you just don't use and you do the right thing, you're gonna feel so much better about yourself. But yeah, so I mean, like, just being a drug addict, it's just life's crazy. You really have no choice over what you want to do. Like, the drug controls everything. You have no decision making whatsoever when it comes to the drug. You're gonna do whatever it takes to get it. You're gonna do whatever it takes to get that next $10, that next hit, that next shot, that next line. You're just gonna be non-stop trying to do the drug. Anyway, on a side note, I want to talk to you all about something. I have a big decision coming up. I have an opportunity to be put on Vivitrol. Now, if you don't know what Vivitrol is, it's a muscular injection once a month that blocks the opioid receptors in your brain. So if you use drugs, you don't get high. You can't get high. You're wasting your money. You're wasting your time. Basically, it's like it's almost like a foolproof plan to keep you from getting high, as long as you take the injections. Now, there is some problems with this. You can't get high 7 to 10 days before, otherwise you will go into withdrawal immediately. And you will be dope sick. And nobody wants to be dope sick. But I want to take this step in my sobriety and get put on this thing. Because I feel that I can't exactly trust myself not to get high yet. I'm not at that point in my sobriety. I feel good, I'm pushing, I'm doing the right things, but if somebody put some drugs right in front of me, I don't know what I would do. So I want to take the step in the right direction and make sure that I cannot get high, period. Even if I try to get high, I cannot get high. That's what I want to do. That's the decision I'm going to make. I just want to know what y'all think about the whole Vivitrol thing. Like, also, Vivitrol has some side effects. It can cause liver failure, kidney failure, stuff along those lines. But it's either Vivitrol or Suboxone. And I know if I take Suboxone at first, I'm going to get high from it. If I take 8 milligram strip, I'm going to get high. I already know that. I don't want to get high. I want to take the safe route. I want to do the injections. I want to take the Vivitrol. Yeah, so, I mean, look guys, I'm over here, I'm trying to do the right thing. I hope anybody out there is struggling, y'all are trying to do the right thing. I want y'all to also know that it doesn't matter how many times you try. You could try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times to get sober and not succeed, but don't give up. One of these times is going to click. God has a purpose for you. Just hold on. Everything will work itself out. Everything is going to be okay. I promise you that. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope y'all got a little bit of something out of that. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about the video in the comments, and I'll talk to y'all later.